Hey everyone, how are you? This is Terry. Welcome back. I have decided to do this video today in response to your comments on a video that I posted on August the 19th. It's called A Girl and Her Harley. Meet the girl in my life. Welcome back, guys. You know, everyone was so responsive and so wonderful, and so I wanted to come on and thank you guys to answer some of your questions and to respond to your comments to show you how much you guys really have meant to me on this video. We are downstairs because my HVAC system has gone out and my studio is on the top floor of my house and it is hotter than heck. There is no way I can film up there. First of all, thank you. My gosh, what an amazing response. I was shocked, and I really appreciate a lot of your feedback and a lot of your advice, and I wanted to let you know that. So if you commented on that video, I'm gonna be giving you a shout out, guys. So let's get started here. The first comment came from Robert, and Robert commented on the fringe on my floorboards. He said it is hot, but he would rather have them ground off. They have been, Robert, and replaced. And it's funny because on my bike, the Heritage, it is much more difficult for me to corner that way than it is on another bike, like the Road King or an Road Glide. Those are so much more easy for me to maneuver in a corner than the Heritage is. And I don't know if that is just me or if it's everyone. Somebody please tell me it's not just me. But you're right, Robert. I think you said something else. Yes, you did. Buy a new Road King. I would love to. I would really love to buy a new Road King for the sole purpose of the way that the bags have been designed. The older ones, we have an 05, those are a pain in the butt to open. And I love the new ones. It's like finger touch, boom, there they are open. But because of the problems the newer bikes are having, I'm gonna hold off for a bit. And on that, when Robert says buy a new one, Russ came in 15 hours ago and said, or an old one. I love Road Kings. I love Road Kings too. I think they are just amazing. My bike though, it's me. Sold out Texan. How are you? And thank you. You said, I did good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And coming from you, that really means the world to me. And Sunny Blue Bonnets, I appreciate that. You can see my dad in me. Yeah. You can see my dad in me most of the time. He is alive and well, it seems. All right, Rhodomite, just a heads up regarding my license plates. I heard it's prudent to blur out license plate numbers in your video as creepy people at some point could use those to locate you and get more personalized info. And that's a really good point because there are a few reasons. I need to do that. I need to go back. I tried, and for some reason, YouTube wasn't letting me make that change. So I need to try that again, and I appreciate it. Sunny Blue Bonnet said again, I guess you're commenting throughout this video. Yes, I can see Andy's face now. Thank you. Gmail is talking about an urban myth about search your own plate. Now, I know it can be done because I have done that. There used to be a website, I cannot remember the name of it, and I got all sorts of information on all sorts of people, including their voter registration, that I should never have had. It shouldn't have been that easy. Oregon, things are more locked down, but you know, people really still can, I think, get information. And I've got some pretty good reasons for keeping mine under wraps. Greg came on and he said he is a retired prison guard and he knows for a fact if they want my info bad enough, they can get it. The same way that inmates are able to get names, addresses, and all the DMV info on guards, because there's always people that work at your DMV that just might happen to have close ties to someone in the criminal sector. So never underestimate the availability of info that can be made available to those with bad intentions. Wow, I don't think I read through that last heart, or if I did, I have forgotten it. That's really kind of creepy. That's really scary. And then he says, cool ride, ride safe. Well, if you watch the last video I posted, it ended up with a little bit of an owie. I'll link that in the description bar. Yeah, doing better now. The bruising is starting to show up, but yeah, but I'm alive, I'm not hurt. And then I replied to Greg and he came back and thank you, I really appreciate it. He said he just wanted to make sure that I stay safe. I appreciate that. And yeah, I would like to stay safe too. Sunny Blue Bonnets again. All right, so you're commenting throughout the video. I love it, I love it, I love it. You said my dad would be envious and very proud and my mom would be scared to death. And you said it was beautiful, my bike was beautiful. Thank you so much, and you were right on both counts. And then you left another comment saying, Nikki is a surprise. You lucked out with that adorable young woman. We did, we really did. She is amazing, absolutely amazing. And then Jeff says, way cool bike. One of the best looking I have ever seen. He may be a little bit biased. The pipes on your bike are so sweet and great tunes in the video. I appreciate that. Drew Blanche, lovely bike you've got there. Thank you so much. You guys have really lifted my spirits with this. It's been kind of a hard couple of weeks. You guys have just made me feel amazing. Drew Blanche, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I build sheds. Beautiful scooter. I know who you are, and I need you to guide me through the Olympic Peninsula when things get a little bit more calmed down. So I'm thinking maybe next summer if you don't move off somewhere. Thank you for coming over and commenting, and thank you and congrats on being a new grandpa. That's pretty cool. Randall Bates, love the bike. Thank you, Randall. I so appreciate it. And you have a 2018 Harley Davidson Deluxe. You know, Harley just makes some of the coolest motorcycles. I would love an Indian. I just think they are so cool looking. But there's just something about the Harley mystique, the Harley culture and everything that is, I love it. Bob Cook, great looking bike. Best of all, it's a reflection of you and what you like. That's all that really matters. I just bought a 2020 Road King Special Vivid Black 114 engine. My gosh, that's the one I want. You love it. The only thing about buying a new bike, oh my gosh, this is so true. And this, I think, truthfully, is one of the reasons that I have not. Is you have to spend so much money in making it yours. Yeah, there's a lot of money in that bike out there. As I'm sure there will be in yours. Irvine River, beautiful bike for a very beautiful woman. Thank you very much. And I said, I love her. And they said, I'm sure you do. It's a great bike. Thank you and thank you. Then we have from Kayla, and Kayla, I am so excited for you. You just bought your first bike. You guys give her a shout out. It's an 05 Harley Davidson 883 Sportster. That is so way cool. My first Harley was an 883 Custom, beautiful bike. Kayla's is silver with dark silver flames and blinged out reservoir cover. It sounds gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you, Kayla. It's always nice to see more women riders. It's great. I love it. Gary Kruger, gorgeous bike. I've been thinking of getting a Heritage. Right now I have an old 01. Right now I have an 01 Road King Classic. Beautiful bike there, Gary. But you know, I love my Heritage. I love my Heritage. Deb 50, totally love the 88 TC. Miss my 05 Road King. That's a sweet sounding bike and sweet sounding. Having a little problem reading here. Give me a break. Just had my eyes checked yesterday and have some new contacts in. That's a sweet sounding and looking Heritage. Glad you're back in the saddle. Y'all, being from Texas, you'll understand that. I understand y'all in Vidda and Business and Whataburger. I understand those. Well, understand that. You did an awesome job. Ride on, press on. Thank you so much, Debo. You too. It's just amazing. The feeling of riding is amazing. And thank you so much for that comment. Monica Cerna, she has two HGs, a 2011 Sporty and a 2015 2015 CVO my speech, what's going on here? Thought maybe a little bit of tea might help. I have two HDs, a 2011 Sporty and a 2015 CVO Softail Deluxe. Oh my gosh, I bet it's gorgeous. I can put up with the heat that comes from the Sporty, but the Softail really does need a heat shield. My Softail has black leather, has a black leather studded heat shield from Captain Itch. You're the second person that has mentioned that website in this comment thread, and I've checked it out. You can't go wrong with them, and I know you'll find one that'll go with your seat. Happy and safe riding. Thank you, Monica. I really appreciate it. And I said, you go, girl. I'm hearing you on the heat shield. I bet the CVO is gorgeous. She said, ha, I think it is. It's dark silver and black color scheme, and it's all chromed out. I love it. I bet you do. That has to be one amazing motorcycle. And once again, thank you for the heads up on that website. That's captain-itch.com. I checked it out. I'm gonna be buying some stuff. Thank you. All right, and then Tim Barnett. Congratulations on your 0688 twin cam. I have an 03 FXDX, originally from Oregon City. Did you get that from the dealership in Oregon City? Well, I guess he's in Gladstone or a private party, because that is the dealership that I use, the one latest motors in Gladstone. And my bike is actually there right now. And he gave me some really good advice. He said he was asked, as a longtime motorcycle enthusiast, what one simple piece of advice would you relay to a new rider? And he says, get a pair of balls. And I'm like, okay. And then I read on, and he is talking about, he says, thank you. He says, why a pretty little Harley rider in Portland from Texas needs to get a pair of balls? You see Sylvester carrying around a ball in Rocky and Creed movies. He's doing that for a reason, to strengthen and continuing flexibility for his hand muscles for boxing. I think the same way for motorcycling. I want to keep my clutch and brake hand muscles used to being flexed and strengthened year-round for riding season. A clay ball, a little bigger than a golf ball, to introduce both my hands to the exercise until the clay is very soft and pliable. Then I switch to a smaller beeswax ball, working it in both hands until it's soft and pliable every day. Keep my pair on the table. When you're stuck on 205 traffic, you watched my video, didn't you, about me getting hit? Oh, when you're stuck on 205 traffic with your clutch hand being overused and abused, you'll think the pair of balls for the stronger hands that aren't hurting like they used to. I appreciate that, and thank you so much for that advice. It is amazing. And if you didn't watch that video, or maybe I referenced it in this one about being hit by a texting driver and I was stuck on 205, yeah, that would have really helped a lot. And then Tim says, I'm thinking the rear tail light module takes an easy one-step wiring plug-in that turns your rear turn signals into running lights. Turn signals and brake lights. It makes the rear of the bike much brighter, better for cager visibility. Just disconnect the brake harness, plug this unit in. It takes a minute, and after the seat is removed. I want the extra rear lighting. He says, I want the Vance & Hines exhaust too, haha. I lovin' my Vance & Hines. I told you, that was the first thing I thought when I realized I was gonna have my bike rebuilt, my pipes. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. And then, Are You Watching is asking Tim who makes the lights you're talking about. I've asked my dealer for that exact thing and they couldn't come up with it. Thanks. And then Tim Barnett says, making the turn indicator into running lights too, by Robin the Lady Biker. And Tim said, thank you. I love it when you guys are so awesome and so respectful to each other. That, you know, that kind of goes with being a biker, right? Most of the time. And then Tim says to Oregon, are you watching? Only look through 1,000 channels in my history to find this one for you. Ha. Thank you for doing that. Enjoy your bikes. I'm just finishing on a Goldwing windshield cut down from the damages. Did you get a beeswax ball to knead your hands to strengthen your clutch hand? Not yet. It's on my list. I think it's actually in my shopping cart on Amazon, but I will let you know. Diaz AG, pretty woman, my ride is a Sports Glide 2020 Drive Safe. I bet it is gorgeous. And you know, I would like to make a Facebook group, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that with my page instead of my personal account, because I would love to see the pictures of these bikes you guys are talking about. They sound amazing. Jack Fairweather, nice looking scooter. I have the same model in year, but I bet you have a different paint scheme, right? Probably. Have some custom work on it, but yours is beautiful and it sounds perfect. I like to heel shift too. No toes on my left foot, so it's a slam dunk. Oh my gosh, there's a story there, I think. Heel shifting, I love it. I know it's sort of a love-hate relationship with a lot of people. It's like my husband will not heel shift. I do not toe shift. I think it's just, I don't know, what you're comfortable with, what you start doing. But heel shifting is really the only way that I will go. A lot of the bikers around here have taken the heel shifter off of their bikes, and I don't quite get it, because to me it's just so much easier. But you know, to each your own. Do what is right for you. Melvin Smith, cool bike, very well done to make her yours. Thank you, Melvin. I really appreciate it. You know, a bike is one of those things you almost are never done with. There's always something else that you can do. And yet there's a lot of money involved in all of that. Lauren Stola says, your bike is absolutely beautiful. As far as the texture goes, she probably would have run into the back of a freight truck. I think you're right. She had kids jumping around in the back of, let me see, run into the back of a freight truck. I have a 2018 HD Deluxe that I've turned into a touring bike. Crash bars, dual seat and backrest, windshield, saddlebags. Still have a couple of more things to do. I was recently hit by a lady driving a pickup truck, signaling left but made a right turn. I am so sorry. That happens way too much. So the bike is in the hospital while I fight the corrupt auto insurance. Fortunately, I wasn't killed. Yeah, that's correct. And getting treatment for numerous injuries. I really wish you a speedy recovery. It is a very difficult thing to have to go through that. And then you're right, these insurance companies, I ended up having to sue my insurance company at the time because the woman that hit me was underinsured. And I had to sue my own insurance company that I had had for 20 years. Not right. I hope everything comes out for you okay, because that's horrible. Jim Gaughan's beautiful bike. I have an 05 Night Train. Night Trains are really sweet bikes. I bet it is gorgeous. I'm really, like I said, I'm really wanting to see these motorcycles. Dean, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Eitner, maybe? Sweet ride. I have an 04 Heritage, carved V&H exhaust, real and brilliant silver, but there's a correction there in a minute. Love this bike at 67. It will most likely be my last bike. Be safe. Never say never. You never know. You may just have a new one. And that's teal, not real. LOL. So you've got a card. Mine is fuel injected. My husband's is carved. And the teal is one of my favorite colors with Harley Davidson. And then homeboy, don't know who you are, said, I found you. And I said, and you are? Said, just a YouTube surfer. I say that when I come across something of interest. Well, thank you so much, homeboy. I really appreciate it. I hope you come back. And then we have Polly BB. I too have a Heritage Softail 2018 with a 114 M8 engine and 3,600 miles. Vance and Hines pipes as well. Yeah, rockin'. Now, I have yet to ride as I'm waiting for my left hand to heal from an accidental discharge of a firearm, which cost me my middle finger. Oh my gosh, the one you need the most. I'm so sorry. It'll be sometime this winter before I can ride. You live in Arizona, which is where I would love to be. It's been almost 40 years I wanted a Harley. All of my previous bikes were rice grinders. This too will be my last bike as I am 62. I have friends that are riding that are 80 years old, so don't say that. You never know. And holy heck, that really had to hurt. Boy, Oli D, very good looking bike. I love the way you've made it your own. Awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, it is me. I look at it and it is me. There is no way I could ever get rid of that bike. I don't know if you guys saw, when I originally had it custom painted by Ben Conley, I had kissed the tank and he clear coated over it. So I had my lip prints on there at one point as well. And they ended up over the years, you know, that was in 07 when that was done, they faded, and I want to have it redone because it was just such a really cool touch and I love my bike. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Doug Faulkner, beautiful bike. I would recommend you replace your engine guard due to the fact the structural integrity is compromised. Great to see how you have personalized it in your own way. Doug, I am ordering a new engine guard. Do I go black? Do I go chrome? Not sure. You said that you get it when I said that I was a little nostalgic, but I knew what you were talking about, and you would hate to see that beautiful paint get scratched. Just my 2 cents. I really appreciate all of the feedback you guys give me, and I appreciate how respectful and how, you know, that this is what I have found since I've started riding. People really tend to watch out for each other, and that is just really, really cool to me. All right, Ben, let's see. He's talking about the heat on my pipes. The pipes do get hot. The heat I'm referring to is most likely coming to the rocker cover right by your thigh and the oil tank right behind it under your butt. If you sit on the bike with your leg in the normal riding position but without moving your leg to see down, you will most likely feel the pointed corner and the side of the rocker cover touch your leg. It sticks out under the tank. I don't have one on my 05 Heritage, but I've seen heat shields made of leather on the market. Yes, yes, yes. New bikes are probably more comfortable, but they're more dealer reliant. Yes, they are, very much so. And you know, I don't want to go there. And then you let me know, no disrespect, but the security cable will only stop the honest thieves. Actual bike thieves will get it if they want it. Yes, you are so very correct. One of the things that I do is when I do wrap it, the motel or hotel I'm going to stay at, I call ahead to see if they will allow me to chain it in front where they can watch it overnight and it's under the lights, because you just don't know. We were having breakfast one day in Sisters, Oregon, which is just a real friendly little community, and we came out and there were about 7 bikes that had everything stolen off of them. Bikes were still there, but everything was stolen off of those bikes. No, I don't have a 6-speed. I've just got a 5-speed. David Reynolds, I have a 2019 FXVR Harley Breakout. Oh my gosh, those are great. Those are amazing. It's my first Harley Davidson. I've been riding for 30 plus years, but as I got older, the super bikes became too much for me. Now I want to cruise and enjoy the adventure. I absolutely love my bike like you. It's a family member. Yes, it is. Glad Portland is getting some heat for once. I lived there for 33 years before moving back to the Bay Area and part-time in Mexico. On my Vance and Hine pipes, I have the same pipes, and the exhaust right up to me as well as the heat is brutal. It is. It really is. And I didn't have that problem with the stock pipes. So, you know, whatever it is, I'm getting my leg burned off, and it is no fun. And then he says, David says, you have a beautiful bike. Thank you so much. And like I tell everyone I meet on a Harley, it doesn't matter what others think. They are just common critics. What matters most is what you think about your bike. I personally think it looks very sexy like the owner. Be safe. Thank you. I really appreciate that. BJ and the Bear also gave me a shout out for Captain Itch captain-itch.com for the leather shields. I have looked at them, and you know what? I found the pair I'm getting. I have. I'm not gonna tell you what they are because I'm probably gonna review them, but that is a really cool site. I had never heard of it before. Thank you. Ace Matrix. Hey Terry, my horse is a 93 custom Softail 1340 Evo 80 cubic inch. Had a major accident in 2009, but insurance covered me and I rebuilt my bike myself. I built a hybrid. Now it's part 93 Heritage and part 93 custom Softail. It's amazing how many of those parts are interchangeable. Tank, rear fender, seats, lights, all heritage. Front forks, drag pipes are all Softail custom. I also painted it myself. It's steel blue with matching flames and skull. Just recently installed a new S&S carb and breather and added 12-inch ape hanger bars. It rattles windows when started. Oh my gosh, I would love to hear that. That just sounds, it's just such an amazing sound, isn't it? I absolutely love your machine. Very nostalgic. Thank you so much. Which is my favorite. It also sounds awesome. Thank you. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you're a very beautiful woman. Looking forward to more of your videos. You are so amazing. Ace, thank you very much. I really appreciate the compliments. You guys really, you made my day. Thank you. It's been a kind of hard 2 weeks because my son broke his foot. I don't know if you saw that video or not, that he and I went on vacation and he ended up breaking his foot, a lot of things. And then I, had that little problem with my husband's bike last weekend. It's been crazy. Robert Hodges, I have had a 2018 Heritage 114 for 2 years now, and I love it. It's primer red and woke it up with Reinhardt 2-in-1 full exhaust with S&S 475C cam. It doesn't sound like a sewing machine. It's blacked out with 15-inch pullback T-bars and LED lights everywhere. I just wanted to say howdy. I'm from League City, Texas. Yes, a Texan. I love your bike. You got that 50-50 Chevy vibe. So cool. I'm loving it. Thank you. And I think, that's kind of where my dad was going with that. I am seen everywhere on my bike, and I'm noticed everywhere on my bike. And I think my dad did exactly what he wanted. He wanted to make sure I was seen, and I love it. Your Golden Journey said, nice looking ride. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sarge Bulldog, ride safe, ride free. I build custom dynos for a living, and the twin cam is a great choice. Saddlemen are the seats we use in our shop, but the Mustang is an excellent choice. Great video. Thank you so much, Sarge. And my bike is getting to the point, or my seat is getting to the point on long trips, where I'm riding for 3, 4, 5 days at a time. It's like, okay, I'm feeling this, but I love my seat. I know it's hard, but I need to check those out. Thank you for the shout out. For the advice. Marshall Gralla, I hope. I have an 06 Fat Boy. It was cold bought blue and white. I had it painted black with my 2 pitties airbrushed on each side of the tank. I enjoy your enthusiasm for riding as well as your chill vibe. Stay classy. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. You had your pits airbrushed? That's way cool. See, this is what I'm talking about. I need to start a Facebook group because I so want to see these bikes you guys are telling me about. They sound amazing. Rocky, hi Terry, good to see you. I miss riding with you. Let's ride. Well, Rocky, that might be a while, but thank you so much for coming by and for the comment. I appreciate it. And Chris E, just 2 hours ago, commented nice. Thank you, Chris. As of today, those are the comments that I have. There are 108 comments, and some of them are going back and forth with me responding. But I really appreciate it. You guys, it has been a rough couple of weeks. There have been some things going on. Like I said, my son got hurt. Then somebody rear-ended him. I'm recovering from an accident. I'll link the video down below of what happened this weekend. And I have bruises, but I am able to get around now, thankfully. But my bike is in the shop. My bike isn't the one that was hurt, but it's the one that started the problem. Anyway, you guys, I just had to give you a shout out as my followers. You're the ones that I make these videos for. Let me know what you want to see, because that's what I want to do. I want to make videos you guys want to see. And I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate you. You know, I don't do these just for me. I'm doing this for you guys as well. And so you, like I said, you don't know what you do for me when you guys comment and interact. I love it. I don't interact a lot. I'm home most of the time. I cannot wear a mask because of medical reasons. And so there are not a lot of places I can go unless I'm on my motorcycle. So this is, otherwise I'm interacting with my German Shepherd and my Yorkie, and they're both sleeping, so they're no fun. I really don't think I have the adequate words to tell you how much your support means to me. And this is a journey. I am building this channel. This channel is around bike related. I know it's got a hodgepodge in the back. I decided to make this my business. I need to become financially independent. This is the way I'm gonna do it. I've got the websites going on. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet or not. I'll let you know when they're live. I really, let me know if you would want to participate in a Facebook group, because I would really like to see your bikes. And I love this connection that bikers have. Wherever you go, there are people that instantly have your back. And I have met some of the most cool people since I have owned my motorcycle. I can't believe it. It is an amazing, but I found bikers really have a loyalty and a code that they stick to. And I love that. Thank you so very much for your feedback. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for your tips. And thank you for the website, the compliments, everything. I appreciate it. There's a comment I didn't see, and I'm not sure where it is, but it was talking about switching out, and it might have actually been on a different video, switching out the brakes, and I don't remember what you said or who you were. So let me know if you happen to see this. You guys, thank you so much. You guys have a fantastic rest of the week. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Thanks for stopping by. Stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Peace, guys.